Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. And for the better part of a century, the Sooners and Longhorns have defined conferences, national titles, and how regions of the country are perceived based on the outcome of this game. When these two meet, everybody pays attention. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught in the backfield, it's Golden. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they created negative play.
Not difficult, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that time with the wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
That's reeled in. It's Golden. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have,
I was still behind him. I can't get him in the squad.
They get him down after he makes the catch. Winner of this game dons the golden hat, but you know, Jesse, only David could wear the golden hat among the three of us, because there's no way either of us should put a hat on the kind of heads of hair we have.
Well, I've also understood that the hat's in a triple X down. I know David's got a big dome, and that's probably the only reason why he would wear it. I'll tell you what, these players, they think about trying that old sucker on after this game all year long, David.
Yeah, and trophies matter. I mean, this is something at the end of games. People run, you see, they go grab them, they put them on their heads. It means something to these kids.
They'll put the tight end in motion. To the ground with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Looking to throw, it's Ewers. Fires the pass, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got goal. The 20, the 10. Touchdown Sooners. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six.
You're right, Reese. I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here.
His defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to punt.
Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to run it. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this game.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And they may have caught the defense snapping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that third down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set it down.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these third down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
The defense just simply not fooled by play action. Oftentimes they slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Getting nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the defense doing work. What a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room scooping.
I don't know what's going on.
No doubt, country versus city with a country fumble, nobody around. I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. A nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just...
And he intercepts it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Put you in a tough position, backed up inside your own 20, trying to come out, but when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
The offense starts with a short field. They'll They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. And the Sooners trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They move the tight end all over. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown Sooners! No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, and the offense takes advantage.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, bro. I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like,
I mean, I can't get a second.
I got this. Sorry about that.
Jesus.
Should have ran a better route.
Oh, big fella almost had him.
That line could be good.
Falls incomplete. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Terrible for the
We reach
first
the
quarter.
break with Oklahoma on top. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. To the air. It's Arnold. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Yep.
Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended in the front. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Texas offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much more.
They got to be super focused. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined, run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback can go in the other direction.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives him...
He unleashes a long one. He's got him on the right side. Great job by the receiver to get the foot down.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute. Starts to shrink, but the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And this one splits the upright. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, it's happening in college football. We've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by a field goal over Mississippi State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on 1st down. To throw. Quickly to the tight end. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. Just the ability to move the chains, keep the drive going, sort of quintessential efficiency from a Sooner quarterback.
And from a Sooner offense, because, Reese, they keep the drive going, but what does that do? Most Oklahoma teams over the years, we see them go fast, and they wear you down throughout the football game. So the quarterback play on those completions that move the sticks, that make you play 3 more.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. And it just seems like there's a little more oomph in a hit like that in a rivalry game, David.
Man, yeah, and you have to love it in these rivalry games when you get those big.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Slip through the line. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see some of the offense talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
After the misfire now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. They're trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Longhorns will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block. It's Burks. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football.
And
how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before that? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He's got it down the middle. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. You can't help but think back to last year, Jesse, when Oklahoma figured out a way to win that close game.
And Reese, Texas has been reminded
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. The sure hands, it's Burks. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure
Defense waking up. I'm going to get my offense to wake up.
The Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Gonna take a shot. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
A 3rd and long coming up here. To the air, it's Ewers. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Burks. He's got great speed. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime,
Yeah,
potentially
look,
make some adjustments,
no
show
more.
you some different looks in the 2nd half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He's looking to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Sooners will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, he was trying to get his feet down. You saw a little toe tap action there, but ultimately it ends up being an incompletion.
Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Caught. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Feeling some heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And here comes the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. They put on the heat and they blocked it.
Big block. We need that. Big block.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. All wide out, no backs.
Somebody move.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's fine. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They get to him as he throws.
1 more second to get rid of him.
And half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always. We saw just that in the 1st half today. And it'd be easy to say these 2 offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
And the Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ocha. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They'll open the 2nd half on the ground.
It's just nobody there.
Oh, he's so hard to get on
It's
the
just
ground.
nobody there.
Moves it out to the 34-yard line.
And I had a blitz on.
Yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun. Give on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field. It's Arnold. Quarterback now breaking the field. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Hey, it's a heads-up play right there. Listen, you're trying to scramble, you're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground, get what you can get, and live to play another day.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Really
He does a
dogging
good
me
job
out.
of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of that.
That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Using his feet to buy time. Able to get just a few before sliding
I
to
need to
avoid the
think to
hit.
the same side every time.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this.
And the quarterback is snowed under. He has been in see-ball, get-ball mode all day, and he is making his mark in this rivalry game, guys.
I'll tell you, he was sick and tired of reading about and hearing about the offenses coming into this one. This guy had his own designs and his own
Yeah,
plans.
let's
He
go.
has been balling, David, all over the field.
And it's so fun. A rivalry game, you have so much emotion, so much passion. Well, guess what? You can let that out on defense. And defense, you can fly around, make plays, and he's been doing it all game.
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Running back goes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Blue. And they wrap him up, but not before. He gets enough on the catch for the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football.
Well, another incompletion. You can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot
losing right
because
now.
of their record, because of what their stats are on paper. But they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
They'll send out the kicker here. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
I mean, it
They'll
was,
spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
2 and 3
Here's
for me.
this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, it's rivalry game. This is how it goes sometimes.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Trying play action.
No pressure.
Extending the play. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal in some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The give to the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Sooners will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goal. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
There you go.
And it's caught inside the
There we go.
Takes it all away. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up for the PAT. And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 13 over Mississippi State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys have been keeping an eye on it for us. And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback on the keep. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defensive end understanding football, understanding that I got to keep outside contain. I'm responsible for the quarterback. Good job playing his responsibility. And how about getting that sucker on the ground? He's a pretty good athlete.
Trying to buy a little time, and
Hey,
he
no
can't
going.
run, but he does. Get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now, the 7th sack of the game.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense.
We're going.
The Longhorns
Time
sending
running
the
out. We gotta get
offense
something
back
going.
onto the field.
Come on, Baxter.
And he's able to find a
hurry
little
up.
bit of running room before they get him down. Good
Need to
spot
have
after
too
that
much
7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. It's Ewers. Throws toward the end zone.
Got him. Come on. The comeback is on. One more stop. One more stop.
How about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese. And this team
Can
is
the
not
Longhorns come back?
Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard.
Can we
right
come
now,
back?
but they're clawing their
Can we come back?
their way back in this game. They're going to keep
We're
going
down
on.
24-0.
This clock needs also.
Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Hunter's gonna get my Isaiah Bond loose.
He'll bring it out. It's off chop. And the
See, my
return
defense
man's
getting
journey
another
is
stop.
stopped, but there is a flag.
We got some momentum going our way finally.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Poor starting field position here for this offense.
Trey Moore going off this game on defense.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Oh, yeah.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd
Let's go
down.
defense.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Let's go defense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Fighting off the defender. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Safety. That's a safety. That's a safety, man.
That's a ton of credit. They were going
They
for
hate me.
safety, and they almost got it. Great effort.
That's a safety, man.
The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt.
Just don't get no penalty. We should be good.
Reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt
Let him
away.
get loose. Let him get loose. Let him get loose. Let him get loose. Ain't like I got in that corner. Ooh.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Here's the handoff. And
Been playing bad all game until the 4th quarter.
Bottles him up.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at that, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Blue. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide.
First down.
A lot of times if you break it
First
down,
down.
it could be big.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Looking for a man. It's Ewers. Got his man on the right. Makes the catch and knocked down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Working the middle of the field, he knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Using the quick game.
All right,
And he
we got
could
to go.
quite get to the marker,
Oh,
and that's
no,
going to bring
that's
up a
the
fourth
two.
down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Oh, that's enough.
And
All right.
This game is tied.
Tied it up.
And we're all square as he sets to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's off. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. I know he thinks he can house every return.
He came back from 24 points down.
He stopped at the 14.
You got to get a
So
stop.
Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me
Don't let me down, these things. We're going to be back in the game.
Possession, Jesse. This offense needs to get their heads out of there, you know what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense,
Oh,
they
my
just got to
God.
stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
To the air on first down. Gets it out
Oh,
fast. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
My old coach said you never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
we got to get a stop.
Back to throw. It's Arnold. Fires to the tight end. Make the stop
Oh, it's so wide open like that.
10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone,
2 minute
B,
warning.
what kind of zone is it? Is it
We
one
done
high
came all the way
safety?
back.
Is
Don't
it
lose it
two
now.
high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type
Almost
of
got
zone
to
coverage
him.
it's going to be.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle.
Don't
It's
stop him.
Burns. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as
They're
they'll
going
make
to
some
run down and kick the field
adjustments.
goal.
They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll go to the ground.
That's
They
the
drag him
last
down,
thing
but
that could have
not
happened.
before he picks up the first down.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last one.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
And that is a big hit, and that's a hit that I'm going, listen, I'm the OC, I'm the head coach. I don't want to take many of those. I don't want to run the RPOs, and I want to run my quarterback. But, Palmer, I got to understand the difference between the critical situations when I want him to take hits and the other times when I want him to take a slide.
Yeah, you got to live to play another day if you're this quarterback right now. You know this defense, their eyes are lighting up every time they see you take off and run. They know they're going to get those opportunities to try to put you down. You've got to slide. You've got to try to get out of bounds. You've got to really try to save yourself. Because this team needs you. They're going to win the game.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that just did. Solid purpose.
Got 17 seconds, no timeout.
Celebration is on as they take the lead. That last field goal gave them a 3-point lead. Now to see if they can cover the kickoff and keep
Need a miracle.
field goal range.
I need a miracle.
10-yard line, you'll bring it back.
I'm going to try to get Bone on the outside one-on-one. I'm going to try to get him out there one-on-one.
Here they need to get it to field goal range. He's going to pass. He wants a big play here late.
Ooh, I thought he caught that.
And we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Boy, I thought he caught
All they
that.
have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
On 23.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense getting set for 1st down. He's looking to throw it. He's going up top here late in the game. Reels it in and goes.
Oh, he caught it. He caught it. He caught it. As time expired. Got him. Got him. Let's go.
Being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do.
This game always brings out the best in both teams, but today, Jesse, Texas' best was a little better.
And this is a win for them that's going to help their recruiting. Coaches are going to get paid for. But most importantly, David, Texas gets bragging rights for another.
What a game.
A whole year of bragging. And a whole year of telling OU fans, you're not as good as us. You can throw up the hook on horns. You can do it with pride. A lot on the line every year in the Red River rivalry.
It may not be a crown, but it's a hat, and it is golden. In this latest edition of the Red River rivalry, it goes to Texas. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Until next time, that'll do it for this edition of EA Sports College Football.